Welcome everyone to this new episode of Proactive Show. My name is Michael, I'm your host, and today we'll talk about my most often used iPad accessories. Many people ask me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, which kind of iPad stands or keyboards, or what do I use on a daily basis? As you know, I'm the co-author of the book iPad Only, together with Augusto Pinot, where we share our secrets, how you can actually do most of your work effectively and productively on the iPad. So let's start with the basics. I use an iPad Air with an LTE mobile network, so I can be online all of the time. And I use the smart cover. And basically, most of the time I use smart cover to type on the screen. Thanks to tap typing application, I managed to learn how to touch type very quickly on the iPad. So this is what I use most of the time. But then when I'm at the home office or when I'm on the go, maybe I want to write something longer, then I use the external keyboard. I use two keyboards for my iPad. When I'm on the go, I use Logitech iPad mini keyboard. So this is actually funny because I use an iPad mini keyboard. Why? Because it's very small, very light, very portable, so it fits very nicely in my bag. And if I put it, I can put my iPad in a vertical form in this keyboard and use it very effectively. I'll show you in a second. When I'm in my home office, I usually use a bigger keyboard, a Logitech K760. Who invented this name? But anyway, so the Logitech K760, which is a very cool keyboard. It has these three Bluetooth keys, so I can configure this keyboard to use with my Mac, with my iPhone, and with my iPad. And I can just switch with a keyboard with a key to connect to one of these devices, which is really, really cool. And the keyboard has a solar battery, so actually it never runs out of battery, which is really fantastic. So I really recommend this keyboard. Don't get the Apple keyboard for your Mac. Get this one so you can configure it with your Mac, with your iPhone and iPad. Here you can see my both keyboards. The Logitech, the big one, which I use with my Mac, iPhone, and iPad, and the small one, the mini, from the actually iPad mini. So what happens is that this keyboard doesn't work very well with the magnets here, but really, or you cannot use the iPad like that. But I don't really care about it, because where I really use the external keyboard is when I write like this. So in a vertical way, when I write a longer text, a blog post or a book. So this is my favorite, setup for writing, and it takes very small space, so I can use it in any coffee shop and write my texts on my iPad. If I want to use this keyboard, I need a stand for my iPad. So which kind of stands do I use? In my home office, I use two different stands for my iPad. So first of all, I use the Slope from Teke Slope. Actually, right now it costs $50. I bought it for more from Kickstarter actually, but you can get it for $50 from Teke website. And the cool thing is that it has these micro suctions here, here, and here. So actually it sucks itself to the desk and to the iPad. What happens is, of course, that because it collects dust, so every now and then you have to clean it up. But apart from that, it really works really, really well. This is the Teke Slope, and you can see it sucks itself into the desk, and I just put it like this, and it works. I can also put the iPad like that, and there you go. And with my external keyboard, and have my iPad here. It looks actually like a very small iMac or very small Thunderbolt display. It's really, really nice. If you want to use something cheaper, I have this plastic thing from Trust, which I also use sometimes with my iPad. Actually, you can put the iPad in two different angles on this, and it works also extremely well and costs $10 in your local store. Stand, so I can put the iPad like that, or I can put the iPad in a more lying position to use it like that. It depends how I want to use it. So yeah, I have here the two options, and also does the trick. It's not the most elegant solution, and it's really cheap, but it works. So anyway, if you're looking for a stand and a keyboard for your iPad, this is what I recommend. I recommend the cheap one or the most elegant iPad stand. And I also recommend for your home office this keyboard, the K760 from Logitech. It works very well with a Mac, iPhone, and iPad. And also for the iPad Air, I really recommend the mini keyboard. It doesn't, the magnets here don't attach itself to the Air, but I really don't care about it. What happens is that it really fits my bag. It's really small, really elegant, and only when I need to write a longer text, I can actually use it. These are my suggestions for my favorite iPad accessories. Let me know if there's anything else that works for you. Which kind of things do you use with your iPad or your iPad Air, your iPad Mini? You tell me. Post them in the comments below and let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much. It was Michael, Proactive Show. Till the next one.